All right, here we go. Question number 11 from our 13-16 homework number 3. In MyLab Math, they want us to find the exact value of the expression. We have the inverse secant of negative square root of 2. So just to remind you real quick that an inverse trig function produces an angle. So if we have the inverse secant of negative square root of 2, that's going to be equal to some theta. And then I'm going to bring the inverse secant to the other side, and that's going to turn that back into regular secant. Okay? Now then, we know that the inverse secant range of values for theta is anything from 0 to pi. Theta cannot be pi over 2. Okay, this is your acceptable range of values for inverse secant. And we know that in the unit circle, secant is the reciprocal of cosine. Cosine is x. So this would be 1 over x. Okay, so here's what we're looking for. We're looking for what angle theta in the unit circle can I take the reciprocal of x of and produce negative square root of 2, where that angle is an angle from 0 to pi, not including pi over 2, okay? So let's go to the unit circle. We are looking at angles from 0 to pi over 2 not included, and we want to know which angle would I take the reciprocal of and get negative square root of 2? Well, it can't be the first quadrant because the reciprocal of any x in the first quadrant will be positive, and our answer needs to be negative, okay? So I'm thinking right here, if I take the reciprocal of that x coordinate, that's going to be negative 2 over square root of 2. And then if I rationalize, that'll be negative 2 square root of 2 over 2, which is negative square root of 2. So the answer we're looking for is 3 pi over 4. Our answer should be 3 pi over 4, okay? Now we're going to check that electronically. So the way we're going to check that electronically is we're going to go to Desmos, and we're actually going to do the inverse secant of negative square root of 2, and that's going to give me a decimal approximation. Now this decimal approximation should be equivalent to our radian, which is 3 pi over 4. And the way we can check that is with the calculator. So here we're going to go 3 pi over 4. And if I hit the SD button, notice 2.356 is the same decimal value. So that helps me feel better about my answer. So now if we go to MyLab Math and check that, that should be 3 pi over 4. And we're done. Man, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those in the comment section below, or you can text me. And thanks for watching.